Greetings and welcome to another episode of Renegades, Men of Faith and Fortitude, the podcast that explores the intersection of masculinity and spirituality and where we examine how men can embody both, especially in this modern society that pits them against each other. So, I am your host, the Reverend Joseph C. Gomez. If you have not done so already, go ahead and do me a favor and click that like and subscribe button right there. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I upload new content. Good to go? All right. Also, feel free to share this podcast with everybody that you know. So, today I would like to talk about becoming the right man. You see, men have been groomed to search for the right woman to be a partner in life. But you see, society has got it backwards. I came across a meme a while back, and it was a picture of a cowboy and his son. And the meme stated, "Dad, how will I know when I meet the right woman?" And the father replied, "Son, quit worrying about finding the right woman. You just need to focus on becoming the right man." You see, that right there is true. 100% a true statement. You see, as men of faith, we often focus our energy on finding the right woman to be our wife and our helpmate. But while finding the right woman is important, it is most important to become the right man. Instead of worrying about finding the perfect partner, men, we must commit ourselves to living out biblical masculinity and become a man that God or the great Creator would be proud of. A man who is strong in spirit, a man who is humble, a man who is honest, a man who is selfless, a man who stands up for his beliefs, a man that does not compromise his convictions, his morals, or his beliefs, a man who is a good steward, a man that is a spiritual leader, and a man of faith and fortitude. See, in this podcast episode, we will look at ways that men can embrace biblical masculinity and become the husband and father that God has called them to be. First and foremost, men of faith and fortitude must recognize that they are called to be the spiritual leaders in the home. As Paul says in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." See, we must strive to put our families first and lead our households in a manner pleasing to God, or in a way not to bring discredit to the Creator. See, this means being diligent stewards of our time, good stewards of our resources. Yes, how we treat Mother Earth. See, there is an old proverb that states, "Want not, waste not," which means if you use a commodity or resource carefully and without extravagance, you will never be in need. In other words, don't waste all your resources today so that they may be put to good use tomorrow. See, we need to set examples of faithfulness in all the areas of our life, including work, worship, and relationships. Likewise, we should take time out of our busy schedules to spend time with God and meditate upon His Word. In addition to being spiritual leaders in the home, men of faith must also embrace their roles as husbands and fathers. As husbands, we must display qualities such as patience, kindness, and respect towards others, respect towards our wives. Ephesians 5:33, "Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife, even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband." Likewise, we should strive to be loving fathers who provide emotional support and guidance for our children. Colossians 3:21, "Fathers, do not embitter your children, or they will become discouraged." By actively pursuing these roles with integrity, we can become better men who who reflect the image of God more clearly. Biblical masculinity is not about exerting power or dominating others. It is about leading by example through hard work, selflessness, and a commitment to living out His will. Men of fortitude don't worry about finding the perfect woman. They focus on becoming the perfect man instead. See, the Bible tells us that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Proverbs 13:22. Let's commit ourselves to doing just that, becoming a good steward so that we can leave a legacy that endures beyond us. Men have been entrusted with an awesome responsibility, one that requires courage and conviction. We have been appointed as spiritual leaders in our homes. So let us rise up to this challenge by embracing biblical masculinity today. So let's stop searching for the right woman and start becoming the right man instead. That is all the time that we have for today. I hope that you have been inspired to reclaim your biblical masculinity and take your place in your home. Also, I pray that this episode helps you focus on becoming the right man. Once again, I am your host, the Reverend Joseph C. Gomez. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for me. And please, 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 please share this podcast. Until next time, keep believing, keep striving, and keep living a life full of faith and fortitude. God bless.